This is the trailer. Just do a little tour here. 2 propane tanks, and then you have a new battery on this side. It was bought this year. This is kind of the condition of the paint job, which isn't so bad. You can see it was painted over, so it's scraping up a little bit, but it's a little dirty right now from camping, but other than that it looks okay. Just to squeeze into this side, you can see the windows and the hot water tank is a little bit loose there, but just needs to be resecured. Nothing too crazy. The windows are all in good shape, just need to be resealed as mentioned in the ad. You can see right now they are sealed with what's that stuff called, that vinyl stuff there. I'm just circling around. This is the front of the trailer, or the door side, I guess. You can see there's hinges there for an awning, but there's no awning attached to it. And actually, I'll take a look at the frame. It's hard to see, but the frame's actually in perfect, essentially mint condition. No wear and tear, no rust, just as expected for an 81. And also, the tires, hard to see here, but there's still lots of thread in them. And no issues with those. And I don't have it plugged in right now, but I think you'll get the gist. This is the front dinette area. It's a little bit messy because we were camping on the weekend. So that's the front dinette. Floors are all brand new. I just put them in a couple months ago. This is the fridge, just open right now as we just got home. It works, no issues with that. That's the stove. As mentioned, one of the hinges was loose before, but it's actually fixed now, so everything works as expected. We use it every time we go out. There's the corner couch. So this piece actually, underneath the cushion, lifts up and folds out to make a bed here. And here's storage up above. And this actually folds down too, but it doesn't come with cushions. But it could be used as a bunk bed. I'm trying to think, the window, so this big, large window on this side is perfect. There's no leaking or anything taking place with this. As you can see, it just needs to be cleaned a little bit. But other than that, I haven't had any issues at all with this window. Good screen, everything works as expected. Same goes for this little back window here. Everything works as expected. No screen in this one, it's just a solid window. Just to look at the rest of the windows. This is the kitchen window. There's a little bit of watermarks there, but I think there's a kind of a plexiglass piece in the left side of it, which could easily be replaced with glass. I don't even think it's that much of a cost to do that. But I think maybe a little bit of water got in. It's either from that or from the sink. I haven't actually seen it firsthand, but as you can see, there's no mold or anything. This would be just a new issue. I think you just need to take it out, reseal it, and potentially get a new piece of glass, which shouldn't be more than, say, $50. This window over here by the dining table on the left side, this is the one I noticed is leaking a little bit more, so starting to get a little bit of markings there. I think it's just really the drainage in the window that's probably causing some leaks there, and maybe if it was on a slant, that could have been what happened. But you can see inside the storage area here, it's all painted, but this is kind of bubbling out a little bit just from, I would assume, from the water that got in there. It's nothing crazy, but could use a little bit of work. As for storage, as you were asking too, just lift the cushions up. Underneath there, that's all recently painted this year too. It's just a bit dirty from camping, but lots of storage under this side. And then to the other side. That's kind of how it looks with some hinges here. So just a bit of storage there. We had some of the tire securing rubber things in there too, so it's a little bit dirty, but it's just sand and what have you. And another storage spot over here just for random tools and whatnot. Alright, and that's a different view of kind of the kitchen area. Sink is all working good, no issues there. There's the floor heater. So it runs off of shore power on propane, as well as battery. I haven't used it on the battery, but we use it on shore power now and again. And this right above it is where you have kind of like a closet for clothes and whatnot. So that's a little bit of a view of it there. And underneath it's hard to see, but is the hot water tank. Everything's good there. I'm not sure if I'd mentioned there was a little bit of a leak from the second last camping trip, but I was actually able to fix it. We just got some new fittings, and it was just a fitting that was loose, so everything's good from that perspective. It runs on propane and works great. What else to show here? Oh, and right next to the closet and the heater is a mirror, and inside the door is actually the bathroom. And this is a mess because we've used it to store some stuff, so it's a little hard to see. But basically you got like a little sink on the side here. I'm not sure if you can see that from the video, but there's a little shower head. I've actually used it before, works well. And then a toilet over here as well. And that's just, the floor is just dirty. It's actually not, no damage in here. Everything looks good. Everything works like it should. You also get a little bit of a vent here. Maybe that'll shed some light in here. Alright, so that shows it a bit better. And the actual light casing's just in the sink there, I think. Not sure why. We probably just pulled it off to change the light bulb or what have you. So that's that. And then back to the couch area too. So you get some storage kind of on the left side as well as right here. Just in there now. We just got it jammed with some random stuff. And this side, just more storage. The water pump is in there as well. It works good, no issues. It has a little bit of a drip, so same thing with the hot water tank that I fixed. It probably just needs to be resecured. Should be a fairly easy job. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I'll quickly show it to you. Yeah, so it lifts up like that. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of water there, but it's just from it's just sitting on the vinyl. It'd just be from that pump. It just needs to be resecured. And then you can see over on the left side, that's where your freshwater tank is. Alright, and here's the kind of a view of the roof. Everything looks good from that perspective. You got lots of storage up here for miscellaneous stuff, cooking and clothes and whatever. There's a bunch of pots and pans and stuff we just leave with the trailer. That shows you a little bit in there. There's more storage. Same thing in this one. And then coming in the front door, it's another view of the floor. And coming up, you got a little bit of kind of storage in here too. But yeah, no problems with the vents. The vents aren't leaking or anything. Everything's good there. You can see with the paint job, it's just a little bit the guy that did the new paint job, it maybe didn't quite do the greatest job, but you can't actually tell when you're back a little bit further in it. I don't think it looks that bad. And here's the back of the trailer. I think I knocked the blind off there. All the lights and everything work. You got a spare tire over here as well. Comes with 2 jacks on this side. And there's another view of that hot water heater that just let go a little bit. You just take some backing board on the inside just to kind of re-secure it. I'm not sure if I say yeah, but it shouldn't take too much work to actually fix that. Same condition tire on this side's perfect. They haven't been losing air or anything either, so that's good. And then you got your freshwater hookup. You got your shore power where the cable comes out. And then that vent down there is for the refrigerator. It's kind of just another view of the windows. And then from a roof perspective, I'll see if I can get up there. You can kind of see the roof from that angle. Everything looks good. No issues. And there's one little actual dent here. It's just small. It just needs a little bit of patching. Shouldn't be too much work. And that's it.